how we can connect MySQL database with JDBC. In this video, I will cover prerequisite. Now, step first is we have to download JDBC drivers. I'm using this URL dev.mysql.com downloads connectors J, and now there are options what you want. So we can pick platform independent, and we have two types of files, tar.zip as well as zip file. So we have to pick zip file and then we have to download it. Now once the file is downloaded, we have to extract it, available inside zip file. We have to open it using utility like 7-zip. Then we have to extract it. This is a jar file. Say extract, and we can specify the location where we want it. So I want it inside C:\JDK15 and say OK. So the file is being extracted in my system. Now we have to copy the jar file inside JDK folder. You can watch my video how to install JDK15. The next step is we have to mention this jar file in Classpath. Now see how we can specify it. Just type environment variables. You have to click new if not created earlier, and you have to give the name Classpath, and then you have to specify the location C:\JDK15 and the name of the file that you have extracted. This is the name of the file. We have to mention it over here. With semicolon we can specify dot. Dot means current working directory, and say OK if JDK15 is in your system or any JDK version. After making entry into the class path, we have to restart the system so that operating system read these values. You can watch this in detail in my video. Alternatively, when we compile the code, we can use -cp or -classpath option without setting class path. Now we have to start MySQL command line client, and we have to enter password of root user. So I am writing MySQL command line client, asking for the password. Now we have to enter the password. Now I am connected to MySQL. We have to create a database that we like to use in the program, or we can use some existing database that we have created earlier. TCG, create database TCG. Now we have to use the database. So I'm writing use TCG. If you like to see databases that are already created, we can write show databases. It will show list of databases present in our MySQL installation. So this is TCG that we have created here. Now we have to create the table. We have to write this command, create table friends, name varchar of 20, primary key, date of birth of type date, not null, hobby of varchar 20, not null. Now the table is created. We have to insert rows into it. Insert into friends values 2000, 1, 30, then hobby like cricket. Again we have to insert one more row. So I'm making it Vijay 2001, 3 and 20, and I can make it chess. Commit here. Now to display rows, select star from friends, or we can specify columns that we like to display like name and hobby. Only name and hobby get displayed here. Now time to write the JDBC program. We need to perform following steps to write JDBC program. Now I'm writing the code. Import the package. Import java.sql.star public class JDBC MySQL. Saving it inside JDK15 bin JDBC MySQL.java. Now we have to create main function, and we have to handle or throw the exception. JDBC program raises SQL exception. Now we have to register the driver type to use. Driver manager dot register driver new com dot MySQL dot JDBC dot driver. Here com.mysql.jdbc is the package name which is part of the jar file that we have downloaded, and driver is the class name. The new one is com.mysql.cj.jdbc.driver, or we can register the driver using class.forName within double quotes com.mysql.cj.jdbc.driver dot new instance. We have to obtain the connection. So I am writing connection con is equal to driver manager dot get connection. First of all, we have to specify the protocol. Protocol is always JDBC. Then subprotocol. So subprotocol is MySQL. Colon the name of server. If you're using your own machine in which the MySQL is installed, you can write localhost, the port number for MySQL. The default port number is 3306. Then we have to specify the database name to use. So we have created TCG, the user ID. So root, password of root user, we have to create a statement object. So I am writing statement st equal to connection.create a statement. Next step is execute the query. Whatever data selected by the statement will get stored in result set object. st.execute query. Select star from friends. Now we have to display data. So result set have a function next that only gives true if row is available. If row not found, it returns false. Now I am displaying the data system.out.println rs.getString. I like to display name, tab, character. If you want, you can display all the three columns by specifying their name. Finally, close the resources. If r is not equal to null, r is dot close. Similarly, we have to close the statement object and connection object. This is a closing of main function and this is a closing of class. Now we have saved this code. In next step, we have to compile the code. If you have not added .java file in the Classpath settings, you have to compile it using Java C-CP C:/JDK15 MySQL connector Java 8.0.22.jar and then JDBC MySQL.java Java C JDBC MySQL.java. Now we have to run it Java JDBC MySQL. If you can see, we are getting two data, Ajay and Vijay. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, do subscribe, like and share with friends.